Estamos en la página 120. Vamos a hablar sobre los verbos que cambian de radical. Okay, these are stem changing verbs. We have 3 different types, but we're going to look at some similarities between those verbs. You have the list on page 120, and it's all vertical. It goes from the yo form, then tú and usted, then nosotros, vosotros, ustedes, from top to bottom. Let's look again at a different visual format that might help you categorize these verbs a little bit better and maybe be able to remember them a little bit better, especially since we have stem changing in some of the forms and not in others. So let's go ahead and look at one of the top verbs we have. We're starting with the present tense E to IE stem changing verbs. Let's look at the verb querer, and we're going to start with the yo form up here. So it's yo quiero, tú quieres, and ella or él or usted quiere. All right, so those are all our singular forms, okay? Singular forms. And then we're going to list our plural over here on the right-hand side, okay? So we have nosotros, queremos.
Queremos.
And then we have queréis.
Queréis.
And then we have quieren.
Quieren.
All right, did I do that right? Make sure I did that right. Call in if I did it wrong or something. Okay,
Correcto.
So we have yo quiero, quieres, quiere, queremos, queréis, quieren. And those are cues. Okay, so as you look at the similarities and differences between those different forms, what are you finding? What are you looking at? There's if we have querer, okay, there's our stem. Noticing that we have the E changes to the IE. Right here, right here, right here. It doesn't change in the nosotros form, and it doesn't change in the vosotros form, but it does change in the ustedes form. So we're going to draw a circle around the ones that do change, okay? Let's go like this. Alright. Oh.
Aló, aló.
The little old woman who lived in a shoe had so many children she didn't know what to do. Okay, do you know that nursery rhyme? I don't know. Anyway, so this is a boot. Do you see how that can look like a boot if we're like really artistic, which I'm not? Okay, there's some laces. Let's put a little sole on there. Alright. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. Okay, so those, if you're a visual learner, this can help, okay? So these are the forms that do change. These outside the boot, they do not change, all right? So, yo quiero aprender más el español, all right? Let's look then at one of the next verbs. You'll see that similarity in the O to UE and the U to UE form. Check that out as well. You have a list of 5, and you'll notice again in the nosotros and the vosotros forms that stem change does not occur. All right, and then you look down at the present tense E to I stem changing verbs, and those are a little bit different. You have digo, dices, dice, those change, right? And then you have decimos, decís, and dicen. All right, so it still has that boot around it. All right, so that anyway, so for you visual learners, that's a way for you to be able to remember this a little bit better and to categorize and to understand when to stem change and when not.